Welcome back inside the studio. Here we have with us for our SME segment Onyekachi Joseph. He's the CEO of Onyeoma Ozo Ventures, a bespoke shoe making and sales business. Having understudied a relative as an apprentice many years ago, Victor started his own venture since 2019 as a small-scale business. But today, he has grown to be a global entity. Let's call it that. So let's find out more from you. It's, well, grand to have you here with us, man. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
First off, let's hear about your venture. When did it start? How did it start? Where did it start?
Okay, my name is Onyekachi Joseph, and CEO of Onyeoma Ventures. So Onyeoma means as a good person, which everybody know. I know that nobody is good and nobody is perfect, it's only God. And also means an entitled man in Igbo. And also means as in a trust person.
Yes,
and
a trustworthy person.
A truth person also.
So the reason why your story hit us was because of how you started. Most people today just actually want to start business and start making money. You know, nobody wants to go through the process of, you know, everything. But you went through a process where you had to learn from somebody first. And that's the focus on which we want you here today. What was that process like? How is it... how much of a benefit is it to actually go through that process where you have to do apprenticeship with a person to be able to stand on your own eventually?
Okay, and actually, shoe business, you cannot just come into shoe business because you have the money. Okay, you have to start from somewhere, which me do it. I start from my master called Onyeoma Moscow. Okay. And at the age of 2000, I think 2011, 2010, towards that time. So after that, they settled me. So since they settled me in 2019, so I started my own. So actually, my business, my shoe business, where people like it on patronize me all over the country, all over the Nigeria, because I create my own design. Nice. I make something perfect. Nice. Sure, son.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I want to still go back to that process, yeah, where we talk about you learning and the apprenticeship and all. How long did it take you to actually learn, or how long did it take you to be an apprentice? And when they are settling you, how much do they settle you with? How much do they set you up with? First off, how long did it take as an apprentice?
Some will take, depend, you understand? Some will take like 8 years.
8 years?
Some will take like 10 years. Wow. 12 years. It depends the master that you are under it.
So how do they know when it is time to settle you, time to say, okay?
Actually, with the agreement. Okay. From year one, the beginning. So you people will do agreement, you know. So once the time reach, they will. Now,
another thing, Victor, is that agreement, who is it with? Is it with you, or with your parents in the village, or with one uncle, or with the person that brought you?
Yeah, actually, it's with your parents now.
Yeah. Okay. That is a very interesting insight into the Igbo culture as well, because I know this is something that from that part of the country, people will invest in your child, but they will have to serve me for a while. So I guess that's how it is done. My child will serve you, but you have to eventually set them up. Now let's talk about how much do they set you up with. Is it that they set you up with money when they're settling you, or do they open a shop for you?
Actually, that one is, the master will do that. So, you understand? The way I did is not the way you did. You understand? So it depends. Anything that comes from the master house, you use and settle you.
So it can be money, or
it can be money, it can be short, it can be goods, anything.
Goods, anything like that. Oh, that's very interesting. And then this is something that you yourself now will have to do. So how many people have you done for? Victor, don't smile.
Actually, I never get any person for now. So I'm about to. Okay. So right, once I get, I will do.
Of course, you do your own. Okay, so let's talk about your shoes now. So you say your shoes are different because you make your own design. Of course, looking at you, I mean, your Isiagu Gucci.
Thank you, sir.
It's very, very interesting. Yeah. So you're a fashionable guy already. Yeah. So what makes your products different from people's ones?
Actually, what makes my products different? I create my own design. You know, maybe in the night like this, I will not sleep. I will just be calculating how, you know, to create, how to put this one in order the shoe, how it's going to look beautiful. Okay. So, and the most my shoe, you cannot see it anywhere. Yeah.
Okay. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
We're taking a look at some of them right now, and I see you can see them on your screens.
Yeah.
This look very, very standard kind of products.
Yes.
Now, if you're selling where exactly? Where do you sell your products? Inside of Lagos, you have a shop where?
I have a shop in Lagos Island, Mandalas.
Okay, in Mandalas. And
Yeah.
that's actually where you also studied from or understudied somebody.
Yeah.
So how about you're selling wholesale now to whom? And how big is your venture going?
Wow, I thank God since 2019 till now. I thank God at least, I thank all my customers that patronize me. Both anywhere in Lagos I can deliver. So, son, anywhere in Nigeria, even outside country also, I can deliver. So, I take 2 days or 3 days to reach your doorstep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
okay.
so understand. Anywhere in Nigeria, Lagos in a day.
Okay.
You would reach your doorstep.
So as a Nigerian businessman based in Lagos here, how do you advertise? How do people know that, okay, my business is here and this is what I do? Is it only from, oh, I know this guy that can make very nice shoe. Is that how people hear about you? Or do you have another means that people hear about your good work?
Yes, because, you know, once they hear that Onyeoma, they know that Onyeoma cannot feed them and he's a good person. Yeah. And since I started the business, I've never fed anybody.
Nice.
Yes. Some people will send money to me. I will just send the goods. They will deliver it to his doorstep. So,
okay. So your own is based on, I'm a trusted person.
Yeah. Tested and trusted.
Tested and trusted. Once you hear Onyeoma, you know that this is a good guy. This is someone to be trusted. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Then how about... Now, if you're making these shoes and you have an entire, like, let's say 20 people to make shoes for in 1 week, how do you manage that kind of inflow of work?
Actually, I'm an importer also. Yeah, I'm an importer also. I'm an importer both China, both Turkey,
so it's not just
both
the ones
Italian.
that you make,
yeah,
you also have...
yes, import. So both China, stuff. Both Turkey, both Italy. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Victor, it's interesting to have an insight into your business. It's good to see that anybody out there can also venture, but there's something that we learned today, that there is a process that you have to go through sometimes to be able to get where you're going. Since 2019, Victor has been doing this, and he has blossomed, and that could be your story as well. And that's the basis upon which we have Victor here with us.